Hey, this is Jonesy bringing another bonus episode of Weird AF News, and I'm here once again for the second time with my friend Adam Macias, comedian and host of the That Was Wild podcast. We had some great feedback when Adam was on the previous bonus episode, and so I was like, I gotta ask this guy if he can do another bonus episode, and I'm so grateful. He said sure, he could squeeze me in on a Saturday.
Yes.
So here we are in sunny California on a Saturday, and Adam is back for another bonus episode. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Adam.
thank you, Jonesy, for having me back on. I gotta say, had so much fucking fun last time. I want to say thank you for all you weirdos out there who listened. I'm not just calling you weirdos. The people that listen, I'm assuming that's what you call your fans.
Yeah,
weirdos.
I do. I call them weirdos.
Call you weirdos. Thank you, all you weirdos, for listening and coming on, listening to Jonesy's episode of the best of 2025's weird stories or wild stories of 2024 of my podcast. That was wild. You guys really brought the numbers. That was awesome of doing that. You guys, you have a great fan base who show support. So
they like what I do and where I go.
Yeah,
they follow a bit.
I don't understand why, but they do.
I know, it's crazy. I don't understand it either.
No. You guys are great. This is a great show, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you got some good numbers on that end of year podcast. That was fun. Some of those stories I had covered on the show as well, but then some I hadn't. So it was always great.
Completely honest with you. I 100% check this podcast before doing my show. This is a great source of weird AF news or
Amazing.
Wild news, as I call it, because it's you curate a great list.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing it so much. I feel like I spend my whole like every day I'm looking for weird news at this point. I should take days off, but I don't. I'm on my phone searching all the time and saving stuff that I come across, or answering emails where people are sending me stuff, and then I'm looking at it and saving it if I want to.
Honestly, you're saving me some brain cells because I feel like your brain is rotting for my benefit.
Oh, great.
You know what I mean? Like, you're doing all these weird fucking brain rot. Florida woman is eating chicken nuggets that turn them, their teeth fall out or some shit like that. Yeah. And I didn't have to go through some weird Indian news site to figure it out.
Perfect.
I just go to Weird AF News, go to the podcast there. I'm like, cool. That's the story I'm doing, and you're doing all the hard work, and I really do appreciate that. So this is the least I can do. I can bring some commentary back to you.
Well, you're great at this commentary. You do it on your own show, and I saved right here. I don't know if we'll get through all of them. It looks like there's probably about 20 weird stories.
Oh my gosh,
that I never got to.
Oh really?
Yeah. So that's how I've. For those of you who have never heard the bonus episode before, I'd go through the bin of saved weird stories from the last couple months that I did not get through. Still good stories, still weird. They just weren't. I just didn't do them because I only do 3 a day. So these were the B-sides, but they're still very, very good. So going through them, we'll do that. You might be familiar with some of these stories. So let's see.
Hear it.
The first one: a judge's sperm donor warning over a man who fathered 180 children.
Jesus.
So this guy, a sperm donor who claims to have fathered more than 180 children, has been told by a judge a warning of not to do this, and an overall idea is it warns of the dangers of unregulated sperm donation. This guy, maybe you've heard of him, Robert Charles Alban.
My dad. That's my dad.
This is your dad right here.
That's my dad.
Oh, yes, you have 179 siblings.
Yeah.
Now your dad goes by Joe Donor. He claims to have fathered children all over the world, from China to Australia, after advertising his services online. So he's very proud of spreading his seed. Obviously.
I mean, aren't we all?
Yeah, right.
I feel pretty proud. Actually, that's so not true. Who here doesn't feel a little shame afterwards? You know,
right.
You're like, oh, what did I just do? What did I just look at? I should go home.
Well, I mean, obviously Joe Donor doesn't feel any shame. He's like the modern day Genghis Khan. This guy's just fathering everybody.
He is the modern day Genghis Khan. He's the modern day Genghis Khan, modern day Gunnar Khan.
Now here's where Joe Donor crosses the line. Using him as a donor turned into a horrific story for one couple after he took them to court because he wanted parental rights over their child.
Oh my God!
Is that crazy?
That's crazy. He just essentially used them as like an egg.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, hey, bake this for me. That's like showing up at somebody's house with like a cake mix and be like, here, take this. I'll be back in 9 months.
Yeah, exactly. I want the cake, and I'm eating you can't have any of the cake.
You can't have this cake. Hey, by the way, I made it myself.
Now, in this case, listen to this. The baby in this case was conceived by syringe injection to a same-sex couple.
Okay.
Although Joe Donor claimed to have had secret sex with the biological mother in the back of a car.
What? That's some. Joe Donor is like a white trash more white trash version of Joe Dirt now.
Yes.
This sounds so white trash. What country is this?
Let me see. It's Cardiff Family Court, so that's in the
Cardiff.
UK.
Okay. Oh, okay. UK.
Right? Cardiff.
I think
Cardiff, Wales.
Wales.
Yeah,
Cardiff,
that's in Wales.
Okay. Yeah. So shout out to Wales. You guys originated white trash. This is original white trash. That's crazy. Back of the car, man.
He also wanted to change the
in the boot, if you will.
In the boot of a car.
In the boot.
They call it a boot. The
Yeah.
truck. It's so silly. They call a flashlight a torch. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, get with it.
Get with the torch.
I mean, have you had a dictionary from the 21st century? Why don't you take a look over there, England? Why don't you take a look? People don't call them, what do they call pants over there? Bloomers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is. They don't call them that anymore.
Pantaloons.
Knickers. So Joe
Whoa,
Donor,
calm down.
Joe Donor also wants to change the child's name. This guy.
Wow.
This guy is out
Joe
of
Donor Jr. Joe Donor Jr. Joe Donor Jr. Joe Donor Jr.
It's a mini donation, so he wants to call the child Tip. my boy, that's my boy Tip.
This is my son PayPal. This is my son oh shit, what's it called when you oh damn it. What's it called when like for the fires, people ask for money for like the fires, the
a GoFundMe?
This is my son GoFundMe.
Joe Donor wants the child's. This guy's despicable.
This is terrible.
Every paragraph is more evil. He wants the non-biological mother to be called auntie rather than mother, despite the fact that she's acted as a parent from birth.
Wait, how old is the kid?
Looks like the kid is. It doesn't say. Hold on.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
This is wild. To be like, yeah, this is mine now.
The judgment was made in 2023, so now the kid is almost 2.
Wow. To be so I wonder what precedent this is. It's like, yeah, like after all this work, you know what? I finally decided I want to hang up the jerkins, and I finally want to reap the rewards of all these porn sites and napkins. I want to hang up the napkins and the jerkins, and I actually want to raise one of these fucking little tube babies that I put out. Why do this, man? He could have. This is the goal. It's like Genghis Khan trying to be like, I want to fucking actually want to raise one of these kids.
Because apparently he's done this to 100. He claims he's fathered 180 kids across the world.
That he knows of.
So they need to set a precedent now and be like, no, bro, because if he gets this kid, he's not going to stop. He's just going to try and get all the kids.
All the kids, wow.
Right? He's going to get...
What is he, Elon Musk?
He's going to... he wants... Yeah, what is he, Elon Musk? He must have some plan with these kids. I don't know what the plan could be. Yeah. He's got aspirations to have a little army here.
Joe Donor.
Unbelievable. Well, that's a sicko. The judge in this case found no positive welfare benefit in changing the child's name, and that direct contact between him and the child would not be in the child's best interest. So they're going to block him from that, which is, I think, adequate decision there.
Yeah. I guess Joe Handout was taken.
That's unbelievable.
And he could use a hand. In an interview, you're saying, in getting his kid back.
Yeah, a hand.
He's used to giving a hand, but now he could use a hand.
Oh yes.
For his donor.
Before we wrap this up, this is shocking. This is a quote from Joe Donor in an interview in August. He said, "I've had about 180 live births to my name, and I've met about 60 of them."
That sounded so gangster.
I've met about 60.
That was hard as fuck, actually. I've had so many... Say that again. That was like a Jay-Z lyric. Say that again.
I've had about 180 live births to my name, and I've met about 60 of them.
And then a bitch ate one. What the fuck? That was Dude, that dude has gained so much more respect for me.
Right.
What the hell?
This is Nick Cannon's idol. That's what this is.
That's Nick Cannon's idol for sure.
He's met 60 of them. They're around the world. So he gets on a plane and just goes, I'm going to another, going to go meet another one of my kids, going to go meet another one of my kids.
God damn. Where does he get all the money, though?
He's got to have money to do this.
Man, these people, I mean.
Well, they pay him for
Yeah,
because he puts out an advertisement for his sperm, so they pay him something. And then he takes that money and then goes and uses it to go meet them and hires a lawyer to get custody of them.
What are we doing? We're out here slinging jokes. We could be slinging sperm.
And I'm spanking it, and it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere.
Talking about, he's spanking it all the way to the bank.
It goes in a paper towel, and I flush it. Okay, we gotta.
He's spanking it all the way to the bank.
All right, let's move on to this next story. A woman in China accidentally ingested a firecracker stick that was packaged in a way that closely resembled candy, and it exploded in her mouth.
Oh my. What?
Yeah, the woman's known only
Talk about fire tongue.
Fire tongue, right? She's a dragon lady. The woman's known only as Wu. She posted about the frightening incident.
That's what she said.
She posted about the frightening incident. Listen, Wu, tell nobody. What are you doing? You ate a firecracker, you idiot.
She ate a firecracker and then it exploded?
Apparently it exploded. Let's read. Let's find out how it went off. Maybe she, right afterward, ate some matches. She posted about the frightening incident.
This Kung Pao chicken was too spicy.
It gives a new definition on that dessert was fire.
Yeah.
Okay, explaining that her brother had brought back some snacks for her, one of which was a blister pack containing the firecrackers. Unbeknownst to her, the firecrackers packaging bore a striking resemblance to a taro-flavored candy. I love taro.
Oh, wow.
This resembled a candy that she had had when she was a child. Without properly identifying the contents, she placed one directly into her mouth. I thought it was a packet of candy. It was dark at the time. I opened it, ate it, and it exploded in my mouth. That's a quote. I don't know why she's a Chinese woman, but she's got a Providence, Rhode Island accent.
That's a great. I love that choice for you.
Yeah, I thought I would just
non-cancelable, a non-cancelable choice for you.
She told the media she felt a numbness in her mouth accompanied by a strong smell of the gunpowder. No significant lasting effects on her ability to eat or brush her teeth, thankfully, though she found the experience alarming. This kind of packaging could easily mislead anybody. It looks like candy. It explodes.
I mean, that's...
How'd she not lose teeth?
I mean, yeah.
A firecracker would fuck up your mouth, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It could blow a hole through the roof of your mouth, and now your nasal cavity is open, and it goes directly into your mouth, like up in the front.
How small was this firecracker, right?
There's a picture of the packaging. You know what? They look like little miniature wieners. Those little wieners in a can.
What's the candy she was eating?
Yeah.
What a surprise.
I don't know. Well, it's China, so they probably, I don't know. They got some, they got. I don't know if they got good candy in China. Wow, they give a close-up of her mouth afterward. It looks like some scarring going on in there, but all the teeth are there.
We'll talk about lucky, though. Regardless
Super lucky.
Okay, so I guess, that is what it says, gunpowder can explode if you, press it really hard.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's why it is in
that's
bullets
why,
and metal and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like when you're supposed to handle dynamite, you're supposed to handle dynamite.
You know those little snaps that you...
Oh, those little snap things. Yeah. I love
all
those.
that is friction, right? So you don't have to light it. All that is just friction and
grab, it just has to...
It pops right there.
You can even pinch it in your fingers, which I've done before.
Fuck. So that's what she did.
You can even put one in your nostril and then slap your nose and it goes like...
Is that what you would do? You would hit the snaps in your nose?
Only on a dare. I'm not a maniac.
That still sounds pretty maniacal, I guess would be the word.
All right, I won't tell you about the butt cheeks maneuver then. That 4th of July was ripping, bro.
That's why you have 2 buttholes now.
I got a second butt.
The second butthole.
Oh, the second one's to relieve pressure. It's a pressure nozzle, like on an Instapot. Okay. Oh, this is good. Okay. This is
so crazy though.
I know.
I mean, she's incredibly lucky.
Whoa.
I mean, I wonder if she had a fortune cookie afterwards.
I'll tell you right now. I mean, it's gonna be the fortune cookie experience is probably worse than eating a firecracker. That I'd rather eat a firecracker than a fortune cookie. I mean, it tastes like Tupperware. I don't know who's eating that stuff.
Yeah, the fortune cookie said you have a spark inside of you.
That's good. You have a spark inside you.
There's something There's something
I like
alight.
that.
There's something alight in your life. There's a new light in your life.
You're about
Within.
to you're about to have a banging weekend.
Yeah.
How about it? Oh, okay. This one's very controversial. This next story.
Okay.
And you're a pen owner. Maybe you can weigh in on this.
Okay. Yes.
A man who turned himself into a dog for $14,000 opens a zoo for people who'd want to be animals.
Oh.
Heard about this guy?
No, but I've heard of people like this.
Yeah.
Freaks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No.
Freaks.
No. That's
Hey,
cool, though.
don't kink shame, bro.
No kink shame.
No kink shaming.
No, it's cool.
Furries.
You know what's funny? I this is a total non sequitur, but my side of TikTok, I'm on TikTok a lot. I know you don't do a lot of TikTok, right?
I do a little bit. I watch a lot on there, though.
I watch a lot of TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'm in this weird version. I'm following this one channel where this guy just goes on and trolls. Apparently, there's like a whole community of furries. Of where you can VR as like a furry and essentially live as not as a furry, but more as an animal, right? And you can live as an animal
in VR.
Yeah. And you can have like a full relationship with other animals and furry animal and mythical animals in VR. And there's this guy that just goes in there and just kind of like trolls them. It just is like, you're not a fucking unicorn.
He goes where they gather?
They gather, and it's like a weird nightclub. It's like,
it's not a zoo?
Yeah, it's super weird. It's like not a zoo. It's like you have to like apply to get admission.
Damn.
It's this weird because it's not it's like a VR like a VR space. So it's not designed for furries, but these furries have just like turned it into this, right?
Yeah, like when maybe bikers take over a bar. Oh, now it's a biker bar.
Yeah.
It's all bikers that go there. But now this is
a furry bar.
This is now a furry bar.
It's a furry bar.
Yeah.
And it's just honestly, I don't condone it because he's kind of kink shaming it, but their reactions are just being like, I identify as a fucking snake. Say it. He's like, you're not a snake. Say it. And they're like, they are fucking raging. He's like, and I'm like,
oh my God.
Guys, just kick him out. He's so clearly.
They won't kick him out? Like, can't they kick him out?
It's like you guys just need to handle.
There's a moderator in the room,
yeah.
like a VR bouncer. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
I've never done this, but
and it's so funny because he'll like actually start fights with the VR relationships. He'd be like, oh man, just doesn't sound like you respect her very much. I guess the woman or whatever, be like, yeah. You're not respecting me as a rabbit. It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to treat you like that. I just, this is all new to me. It's like, wait a second, and the guy is like creating fucking chaos inside of this. It's so crazy.
Wow.
It's
the
really
furry troller.
The furry troller. It's really crazy. I'll try to find the account. But
there are some people out there who would say that the furry troller is doing God's work.
Yeah, there are some people. It's a little like mean spirited, but it's incredibly wild to watch.
Yeah.
He's very funny. But yeah, it's a little mean, but still at the same time, it's incredibly funny to watch.
So you just from watching these videos, you've been exposed to a little bit of that furry identity there. They really are into this. They're really serious. I'm a pony.
Yes.
And
this is more beyond like, hey, we do this on the weekends. It's like, if I could, I would live like this forever.
Really?
Yeah. Totally. Like I identify as this, and I no longer go by this sort of thing. Like total like the thing that Joe Rogan and people are afraid of like putting kitty litter in the schools. Like that type of shit they're afraid of. This is probably where it started.
This is where it comes
from. Like
a
very fringe, small group of people who aren't actually doing it in schools or doing it safely in like a VR reality. But there are people that want to do it for sure, which is fine. To each their own. They all want to do it, and they're doing it like in a virtual space that's totally away from kids and stuff like that.
That's right. And it's like, and it's a secret club. Yeah. Not anyone can get in there. So they're trying to.
And you literally have to be like a fucking secret agent to like, and people like totally ruining their vibe. Like this guy's an asshole for sure, but Unfortunately, very funny.
I've covered a couple of stories about furries over the years on the podcast,
Yes.
and but I admit I'm kind of naive to that whole lifestyle. I never heard of this.
Yes.
And VR obviously makes sense.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Because this guy spent a lot of money
Yes.
on his costume. It could cost like a lot of money to actually dress up.
Oh, I'm
but
sure.
in VR, that's
Yes.
easy. Put
It's
on a
just
skin.
It's just a headset.
It's a headset,
yeah.
and you can you model it.
You know these motherfuckers are in costume.
The
headset
with
on.
the headset on, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. In their own house.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, then they're doing it in VR with some sort of digital costume, which is probably more realistic
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
than what they have at home.
Yeah. They're probably
okay,
so fucking sweaty too. God.
Can you imagine?
And that's probably a good thing. And we don't have to smell them when they're out and about. That's the best part about it.
I mean, look, they're doing it. Whatever you want to do that doesn't harm people. I mean, I'm okay with it. They're all consenting adults.
Yeah.
But there is something funny about the troller too. I mean, I'm kind of like okay with that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this article says there's eccentric and then there's Toko. Toko is the man who single-handedly made entire humanity jump the shark. He's known as the human collie. He's a Japanese legend. He's officially opened the doors to his Toko Zoo in Japan, where you too can live out your childhood dream of turning into a giant dog. It opened on January 26, 2025, the Toko Zoo.
Wow. Oh, wow. This is like brand new.
Brand new. It doesn't feature lions, pandas, and grumpy zookeepers scooping up after elephants. Instead, visitors get a chance to step into hyper-realistic Alaskan Malamute suits. How do you say that? Malamute suits?
Oh, yeah.
Malamute. Malamute.
Yeah.
You could have said horse. Thanks. Okay. According to the zoo's website, guests are encouraged to engage in activities typical of dogs, which presumably includes sniffing random objects and butts, chasing invisible squirrels,
It's mostly
and
butts.
and maybe attempting to bury bones in the couch cushions and sniffing butts. This dream turned reality is only for those between 4'11" and 5'11", as they can squeeze into the canine outfits. Okay, so these are there.
Oh, they're very specific.
Yeah,
you can't be.
yeah.
Wow, these are for the short kings.
Oh, because this is his outfit costs $14,000, so he's probably got a few of these, or maybe it's just his that he's renting out.
It's probably he's just renting his as like a subsidy for his lifestyle.
Correct.
He's like Airbnb-ing his life.
He is.
That's
he's
crazy.
Airbnb-ing his dog suit.
Wild. Wait, wild.
You want to know what it
wild.
costs for a session with the costume?
Yeah. How much?
It's $311 to rent the
A
costume.
Scooby snack?
For an hour and a half.
Scooby
Scooby snack.
Wait.
Yeah.
So I love this though. It's first off, once you live in this lifestyle, can you start taking shits literally everywhere like a dog? Like how long
Are they shitting on the floor in
Yeah,
VR in the VR room?
I could only imagine, right? Are you allowed to be like? How much are you allowed to cosplay as an actual animal?
Where can you take it?
Are we taking a shit in the middle of the? Like, are we scratching at the? Are we saying we're house trained, or are we learning to be house trained? Like, where are we taking it? Where are the rules for pee and poop? You know, I want to know. Or am I being ignorant? Is this one of those things where you're being like an ignorant? You know, am I being racist right now? Be like, of course. All furries are house trained. You fucking racist right now. You
Maybe
know?
that's the thing. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're renting his multi-$1,000 suit, you can't crap.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, so at his zoo, probably it ain't.
Maybe they're $1,000
happening.
just for the house clean or the dry cleaning.
Yeah. Can you imagine? It's like a robotic suit too. It does all kinds of stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, I've seen this, but I've heard about this.
It comes with an enema.
Social media's reaction, as you can imagine,
Was probably pretty bad.
pretty bad. But then some people found it funny and supporting. But some people were like, straight up, God, I think we need another flood.
Well, all of them would be able to do the doggy paddle. So
That's good. Another person wrote, just send the asteroid, please. They're not fans of this. Hey, if you don't have to do it.
Yeah. No one's forcing people to do it. Like,
correct.
This is what I say. This is what I believe. It's like we're trying to stop these people from like living their lives. Like, let these people be let the freak flags fly.
I agree.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
This is like yes, it's not America, but like who cares, man? Who cares? There's plenty of people doing their shit. Like who cares? I love furries in particular because we hate them. Like, why are they doing this shit? Like, oh, the asteroid. Meanwhile, there's like a fucking group of well-known furry hackers who can hack into fucking nuclear facilities and destroy them.
Yeah.
So not only are they furry freaks, quote unquote, who are like sex addicts, but they're also very good at coding. So they can also very good at accomplishing shit. So you can't be like mad at them for like destroying society or destroying like like not being a benefit to society, because they're actually good at something. Like they could be very beneficial to us if we just brought them into society.
You certainly don't piss them off.
Yeah. Well, they're going to mark their territory.
Yeah. Now, I make fun of all kinds of fringe weird stuff on the podcast. It's my job to kind of make it funny, and I'm a comedian, and I make fun of that stuff. But at the heart of my belief system, my BS.
Yeah.
The BS that I'm carrying around is just what you said. I'm okay with you letting your freak flag fly as long as it doesn't harm anybody.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, given the choices of behavior that are available in the culture, I mean, there's disgusting people out there. I just covered a story in Florida. This guy's luring children, trying to get children into his house with his pet ferrets so he can touch them.
Yeah.
Like, this is what people are doing. That's on the menu. Yeah. So if you just want to dress up in like a gerbil and poop on your rug, like, that's fine. You're not totally harming children. You're not being violent.
Yeah. You'd rather than be a priest?
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You'd rather than be a priest and pray to a sky daddy? You fucking weirdo.
Sky daddy. I like that you say that.
Oh, fucking, that's crazy.
This is great for a segue into the next story.
Oh, okay.
A batshit priest was sacked by his own church for a Nazi salute.
Oh, I heard about this
about
guy.
that?
I saw the video of this guy.
Yeah, I saw the video too. I didn't end up covering it on my show.
He really did it.
He did do it.
I mean, it was like, he did it right away. It was like 2 days later.
His name's Calvin Robinson, and they're calling him batshit. And but he's a preacher. He thought he was being so funny and so clever when he topped off a speech at the far-right pro-life summit in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. By
mimicking Elon Musk's Nazi salute. He left the stage to wild applause, grinning smugly.
It's actually funny. We talked about it on my show too, because like
they applauded Elon.
And we talked about the multiple angles of it. Of like when he did it the first time, people were applauding, and then when he did it the second time, people were applauding. And there's a funny thing, like if I were in that audience, and I would be there's a funny angle of like, because the most of the coverage, you see it kind of just front on, and you see him kind of do it at the camera and then turn his back and then do it away from the camera, right? But there's a side angle where he's doing it away from the camera, and you see the audience to his right or to his left, and they're smiling. It's all a bunch of fucking white people, of course, smiling and clapping like this is the funniest, greatest fucking thing. And he's straight up fucking saluting, like straight up saluting, right?
Do you think they're applaud? I'm not trying to get him off the hook here, but do you think they're applauding because it hasn't sunk in what's happened yet? Because it is immediate, right?
Well, this is what I'm saying. This is the second one.
Oh,
this is the second one. This is the one where he turned his back.
Okay.
So this is the one where
we've already seen one.
You've seen one.
We've seen
one. So the second one.
Wait a minute. He did it. So maybe he didn't.
Yeah, he's doing it again. This is what I'm saying. I'm just like, so if I was in the audience, I'd be like, first one, I'd be like, what? That's what did I just see? And then the second one would be my face horrified.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Oh! He just did a salute. And then,
yes.
So the idea of seeing people on the second time being like,
on the second one,
wow,
approving,
amazing, like a clapping monkey, amazing, like a seal, is so crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just like, there's always been Nazis. They're here. They've just always kind of been here. Oh, shit. We're not safe. we're not. They just kind of always. They just kind of shown themselves. This is crazy. Yeah,
I'd rather they be furries.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
let them let the furries out. God forbid. Hey, where's the asteroid? That's where I want the asteroid.
Now you're asking for the asteroid. I'm on board for the asteroid.
Exactly.
Yeah, where is the asteroid?
But it's truly and then this guy comes, and then that's when it's like starting to like, more motherfuckers are starting to salute. LinkedIn, a woman started posting about it on LinkedIn.
It emboldens them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Completely.
Oh yeah. When the richest guy in the world.
Yep.
Starts saluting. Yeah. When the president says Proud Boys stand back and stand by, the Proud Boys are cool, and then the richest guy in the world signals that, like, yeah, it's literally like cool, and then 4 days later speaks to the far right party in Germany
and tells
saying,
them
like,
not to be so sensitive or not to be so guilty.
Yeah, like, hey, don't worry about your history.
Don't be so guilty.
Hey,
get over it.
It's only your grandparents. I'm sure your grandparents didn't instill some weird racism to your family that later you picked up. Don't worry about it.
Right, exactly.
Hey, it's totally cool.
This guy, I mean, unbelievable.
Cool,
just doubles down.
Yeah.
The
coming in like a George Orwell fucking floating face. Like not like an evil villain from V for Vendetta. Like not at all. So fucking weird. So crazy.
I have a friend who teaches middle school kids. One of the kids during the Pledge of Allegiance did the Nazi salute, and then they had to have a conversation with the kid, and the kid said, "I don't know what it even is. I just saw I saw it on TikTok."
No way.
Yeah, and I thought it was funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild.
So, yeah. That.
Well,
crazy?
you know what's funny? The brief little history lesson here. The Nazi salute is originally an American salute.
Is it?
Is actually So it originally actually originated. We actually used to do the salute to the American flag.
We did.
Yes, that's where it originated from.
Okay.
It was the Bellamy salute.
Uh-huh.
People say it's the Roman salute.
The Bellamy?
Bellamy salute.
Named after comedian Bill Bellamy.
Bill Bellamy. How Not to Get Caught Cheating, or whatever the fuck that movie was.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Love that movie. Classic movie. How to Be a Player. I think
How to Be a Player.
Yeah, How to Be a Player. But no, Bellamy salute, which is he wrote the lyrics to the Pledge of Allegiance or something like that. And we used to fucking salute the flag. And essentially, that's how we would fucking Roman salute it. And they used to call it the Roman salute because there's some old fucking Renaissance paintings that looked like that's how they salute. Totally not true. That's like maybe conjecture of how they used to salute. Not true at all. Anyways, Bellamy salute, that's how we used to salute the flag. So the kid maybe saw something about that. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
So that's actually, you could see, if you Google Bellamy salute right now, you will see fucking school kids in America.
Really?
So Nazi saluting the American flag.
In photos.
In photos. Black and white photos.
No kidding.
In as late as the 40s.
I didn't know that.
It's crazy.
That is
and
crazy.
the reason why we stopped was because Italian fascists took it over. It started saluting as far as fascism, and then this little guy Hitler started doing it too, and then somehow America decided randomly in like 1947 to like change the law to where when we pledge allegiance we no longer did the salute anymore. We actually just did our hand to our heart.
Hand to the heart.
For some reason in 1947, I forget why. For some reason,
it just must be a coincidence.
Just like a weird coincidence somewhere.
It must be a
for
coincidence.
some reason in 1947 we stopped doing that.
I can't think of why that would be.
I forget why. Something like that, but yeah.
There was a lot more tennis elbow cases in the culture, and so people's elbow was hurting.
Yeah. Now it's just Joe Donor who's elbow, and Joe Donor and Elon Musk tennis elbow through the roof right now.
So I won't go too deep into this, but I will tell you the surprising ending to this story of this this priest was actually he was actually fired by the Anglican Catholic Church.
Do you know what they call that?
The ACC?
No. Do you know when they fire somebody?
When the church fires somebody?
Yeah, there's like a very great word for this.
Excommunicate?
No.
Let me keep guessing. Dethrothed croft.
Close.
decollared, something
so
like
close.
something like this.
It's
Defrocked.
Defrock.
I got it. Fucking got it. I read. And
It took him 2 hours to guess that. Whatever you just heard, it was heavily edited.
I wish I wish they would do.
He was stomping around the room, being like, "Don't fucking tell me, Adam," for 2 hours. No, yeah.
You know what I wish they would do to most Catholic priests, though? Have them defucked.
Yeah. That's what the kids say. Defrocked, man.
Defrocked. So he was defrocked. This is crazy. So defrocked for doing the Nazi salute.
Yes.
But if you get caught playing with kids, they just transfer you to another district.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, crazy.
The Catholic Church, unbelievable, man.
So fucking nuts. You get defrocked for doing for Nazi saluting, for frocking a few kids.
For frocking.
For frocking some kids.
Frocking. Isn't that digging for oil?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry for any victims out there that are listening to this. The chances are there's high chances that you are listening. But hopefully you find some pain and you find some humor in this pain.
Oh my God, this was a great one. Okay. All right, we're gonna transfer that. Let's do a story that won't get us canceled.
Okay.
A plus size rapper sues Lyft, claiming that the driver canceled her ride over her weight.
Yeah.
This won't get us canceled.
Oh my God.
Okay, do you know the rapper? Plus size rapper. She's female from Michigan. She filed a lawsuit against Lyft, alleging her driver refused to provide her service because she was too large. Her name is Dajua Blanding, but can you guess her rap name?
No. What is it?
Dank DeMoss.
Dank DeMoss.
Dank.
That's a cool name, though.
Pretty cool, right? Dank.
I mean, this is just such an unfortunate story because it's a poetic irony. She's too big. She needs to be lifted.
I know, right?
It's a very unfortunate story.
She should embrace this because she's going to get a good rap track out of it. A Lyft diss track.
Yeah, Lyft diss track.
You know what I mean? Because it's now it's on her radar as an enemy. It's just like when West Coast rap and East Coast rap was going at it. Now she's going to have some. She could do a whole album about rideshare services that aren't friendly to her.
Yeah, she could be playing the Super Bowl by next year.
By next year,
she could have a whole Kendrick Lamar
Uber diss track.
I love it.
So she was going to be in the Super Bowl show, but Kendrick didn't want her getting on the car.
Yeah, and then Lyft comes back. She's like, well, yeah, maybe if you stopped Uber Eatings, we wouldn't have this problem.
They have a record of her Uber Eats, so they know. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Maybe is there a lawsuit here? I guess we could talk about this and see. Maybe maybe they'll tell us if there is a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Now, Dank. Star of the story, Dank the rapper claims she was trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party, and then Detroit, of course, lost that playoff game, sadly, to the Washington Commanders, which is a big surprise. So she had a bad day. Our girl Dank.
Yeah, she could really use a pick-me-up that day.
She could use a pick-me-up, for sure. She was trying to get to the party when her Lyft driver refused to provide her service, saying she wouldn't fit in his sedan. Blanding, who said... that's Dank. She's ridden in smaller vehicles without any incidents. Recorded the incident. In the video, she says, "I can fit in this car. Believe me." The driver says, "Believe me, you cannot."
Oh, Jesus.
The driver told Dank that his tires couldn't handle the weight.
Jesus.
Wow, that's just rude.
Wow.
Apologized and suggested ordering a larger vehicle. Like he's like, you might want to get the SUV or whatever.
God damn. It just shows that when you're a Lyft driver, it's a heavy responsibility.
I need to see the car though.
When you're a Lyft driver, it's a heavy responsibility.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh, God, you're right. It is. It's a heavy responsibility. Oh man. All right. Let's get to the fat of the issue.
I'm sorry. What a huge dick that guy is.
A huge dick.
What a huge dick.
It said, while the driver promised to refund the ride, he promised, "I'll refund you the ride." So he actually showed up, saw her, and was like, "Made this decision." I don't know what kind of car he's driving, but like if you say, let's say, do they allow Mini Coopers or these really tiny cars? There are really small cars.
Yeah,
man.
you could do. Yeah,
that's like some people won't fit in.
"Quote unquote" sedan, right? So it can't be anything smaller than a Camry, probably.
So that why
Or
couldn't
let's say it's
a
a Ford
Camry could
Escape.
fit almost
Yeah,
anybody,
let's
right?
say it's a Ford Escape because that's like
Ford
one of the
Escape-
smallest sedans I could.
That's a
probably
small
imagine.
sedan, but like most
Yeah.
even bigger people can fit in there.
Yeah, I mean, how
You can make it work.
I've seen a picture of her. She's big, but she's not
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
she's
I'm
not
looking at
like-
a picture of her too. She's like
not precious.
Yeah, this is
right?
not like a person that
a gigantic person.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So I think by the way, she's the one that's going to be uncomfortable if it's a tight squeeze, not
Yeah,
you, man. Like, what do
yeah.
you care? Just like bring her to the party and go
I mean,
about your
let
day.
me ask you this. Maybe okay. Let's devil's advocate here. All jokes aside, like, is there a rule like I just got back from Vegas today in the taxi cab? There's a sign that says like passengers have to wear seatbelts in the like.
Yeah.
Is it possible that the seatbelts
Couldn't fit her.
go around
and
her
it's
or something?
required to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, like, I guess all seatbelts have to fit around everybody all the time, right? Like,
It doesn't indicate that.
Yeah.
There's a lawyer involved who says, I guess this is the legality of it. The lawyer says the refusal is actually illegal as weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan. So
yeah. Like
it's a
it's
protected.
like a DEI sort of thing. Yeah, it's a
weight is a protected
inclusion,
character. It's a right to the life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and obesity is your right as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, denying someone a ride based on their weight would be the same under the law as denying someone because of their race or religion.
Yeah, it's discrimination for
It's
sure.
discrimination.
I mean,
Unless your car really can't fit the person. Some cars cannot. But most of those most of those cars, like you say, they're 4-door sedans. Like
Yeah.
if
it's a sedan, it should be able to fit.
Yeah. I would say that it could have been a squeeze, but he probably could have made it work, giving the requirements of those lift cars. They can't be. They're not tiny. I've never seen a tiny lift car.
Yeah,
like a little.
Sounds
tiny.
like this guy is a tiny dick loser.
I think he's having a bad day.
Yeah,
is what's going on too. Okay. A Florida man gets a DUI in a motorized wheelchair. This is always fun. I mean, leave it up to the Florida man to get a DUI in any vehicle.
I feel like this story comes out at least 3 times a year. I feel like I really do feel like this happens all the time.
It's gotta, right?
Right?
A lot of golf carts too. They get DUIs on golf carts in Florida.
That makes sense because they serve alcohol there.
And they're
right?
they apparently in these communities they drive their golf carts all over the place in Florida.
Like
it's like a thing. They pimp them out too. Some of them. They get rims and lights and stuff.
You ever been to Catalina Island?
No, never.
Oh, you should. Oh, yeah. I was there when
Is it good?
I was young, and they all drive golf carts there. It's all like a golf cart. It's
no cars.
Island, so there's like very little cars, but everybody drives golf carts there.
So your taxi service would be a
golf cart.
A golf cart.
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, a Lyft. I would drive Lyfts there.
You live.
It's all for small people there too, but it's all golf carts there, and so I think normal like laws and stuff like that like
apply. They have a license plate, right?
I don't think they do.
Okay.
I think you can literally just do where the fuck you want.
No shit.
Catalina
But
Island.
DUI on it is probably legit, right?
Yeah, if you drive on a normal road. Yeah.
You can get a DUI on a bicycle even, I heard.
Yes.
I heard that's a thing.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that?
That's a DU buy. Maybe.
DUI.
All
right, do we want to learn anything about this Florida man degenerate? What are you thinking?
I'm guessing he's at least 70 years old.
He's 54. You were close.
Oh, okay.
His name is Ronnie Hicks. Perfect. That's a perfect Florida man name.
Ronnie Hicks.
Ronnie Hicks. You could just picture him, right?
Ronnie
Hicks wasted on a golf cart.
Definitely has suspenders on.
Wasted in a motorized wheelchair.
I love it.
He was behind the wheel of his motorized wheelchair when they responded to calls about a man driving erratically and blocking people near a pedestrian bridge. According to the report, Ronnie Hicks appeared highly intoxicated. His speech was slurred, and he was acting confused.
How embarrassing would it be to not be highly intoxicated if you get a DUI? Like if you're gonna get a DUI and a motorized,
go all out.
Yeah, like don't get a .08, get like a 2. You know, like if you're gonna get it, it's like hey,
make it like you're wild.
I don't know, something seems a little. You're not driving so straight on that thing. To get a .08 on a you gotta be like a 2. Like you gotta get fucked up.
Just do it. Like drive the car off the pier.
I want you to be like spinning around. You're pretty much, your ass cheek is hanging out. You're practically pulling your pud outside, you know.
They're gonna during his first appearance before the judge, the state attorney recommended the maximum $5,000 bond because it was allegedly Hicks's third DUI in a wheelchair in 10 years.
Oh my God, 3 strikes and you're out, pal. Jesus.
Yeah. God damn.
That's crazy. And the first 2 were in a car, and that's how he got in the wheelchair
in the first place.
Listen, man.
Poor Ronnie Hicks, man.
Stop driving.
This is great. Okay, we're gonna slip into some conspiracy now.
Oh, I love it.
I don't cover conspiracy theories on my podcast.
I know,
hardly ever.
we talked about it on my show,
on your show, but
yeah.
I have one here for us.
Okay.
Lawmakers introduce a bill to ban chemtrails.
Oh yes, I heard about this.
Republican lawmakers in several states introduced bills that would ban weather modification activities, and the language of the bill echoes language used by conspiracy theorists to describe so-called chemtrails.
Mm-hmm.
They introduced a dozen bills to ban chemtrails in states including Arizona, Connecticut, Florida, Kentucky, Indiana, Mississippi, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Texas, prohibiting chemtrails. So they want to. What do they think is going on?
What they think chemtrails are happening. So chemtrails is controlling the weather.
They think it's controlling the weather.
Yes.
It's not controlling brains as well.
I think it is. I think I must. Well, yeah. I think it's.
Some people take it there. I think too.
I think it must
Mind
be
control?
right. Yeah, it's like a little bit of the fluoride in the water.
Yeah, it's like the fluoride in the water.
Where it's like you're making us a little gay and stupid too.
I think so.
Here's what I was thinking. So during the fires, I was like, would have killed for a chemtrail right now. So
to help out.
If the deep state is controlling America right now, Biden's still in office. Where's the chemtrails, guys?
To fight fires.
Yeah, where's the chemtrails?
If the chemtrails
would have killed for it now.
Yeah.
Where are they? Oh, those laws that you were trying to stop the chemtrails. Where are they?
Yeah.
Would have loved them. Oh no, they
Needed
didn't have. Could have used them.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
We've had a drought for a very long time as
Yeah.
well, which led to these fires. In the past, we haven't had rain, and before this, we haven't had rain in 8 months, whatever it was.
Yes.
Could have used some chemtrails.
It's so bonkers.
It's so bonkers, right?
Like there's it's like what is your weather so what are they complaining about over there is the weather so bad or is it so good this weather has to be manufactured.
Is it the hurricanes in tornadoes in states that are sort of, you know what I mean, that make people go, oh, the government make these tornadoes come.
They're literally saying it's so hot, or is it so like Texas is getting cold because of chemtrails?
It's stuff like this.
They're literally denying climate change.
Let me see if they have any crazy person in here.
That's wild. That's literally what it is.
Okay. So the one of the bills they give is specific.
Okay.
And he prohibits the operator of an aircraft to use or authorize the use of the aircraft in the state with the intent to cause weather geoengineering.
You're right. Yeah.
Vapor trails. Then someone told them vapor trails are different from chemtrails, and that is what we are targeting: chemtrails. So
vapor trails are the things we literally see
that show up on the planes.
Yeah.
Those are vapor trails.
So he's like, no, we're not talking about those things that are real. We're talking about the fake things. You fucking.
We're not talking about the things that are real.
We're not talking about the real things.
Hey, listen. If we're just gonna create bills for stuff that we can see with our own eyes, I mean, come on.
Then we would stop capitalism. What?
Conspiracy theorists claim condensation trails or vapor trails left in the sky from aircraft flying at high altitudes are actually some form of chemical or biological agents which are being purposely released into the atmosphere for nefarious purposes, including weather modification, psychological operations, or population control.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Making us sterile? What?
Totally. Yeah. That's what man. That explains it.
So now if this is really happening, right? They never go this deep with it, right? But if this is really happening, imagine the amount of people that would have to be involved.
Yeah.
And
it's all the way to the top. Literally.
The top, all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, to the guys on the tarmac doing this.
Yeah.
Those guys would have to be on the payroll. Like,
Yeah.
those guys aren't getting paid enough to keep this big secret. I'm so sorry to tell you.
100%.
Baggage guys, they're in on it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's everybody that's around the plane
Many people
would be involved.
The motherfucker's
in this
packing
conspiracy.
the fucking chemtrail into the
Correct.
thing. You think
Correct.
that guy's like, oh man, I can't wait to fucking get those people in Ohio. Those motherfuckers.
The chemtrails factory would be in on it.
Yeah.
Where are these chemtrails going?
I see, boss. We're gonna get those people in Milwaukee.
We're shipping it to Milwaukee.
We're gonna fuck them over, man.
They just have this big tank of chemtrails and they go stamp Delta on it and they're just out the door with it.
No.
Like, so many
on.
people would have to be in on it, man.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
you can't have conspiracies they crumble when you have more than, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's say if you have more than 10 people.
Oh.
Look at all the stories about people that have a bank heist and there's 5 guys.
Yeah.
And if they just don't say anything,
Oh yeah.
they can get away with it.
Yeah.
One of them always comes out. Another one comes, like, someone, they can't keep their mouth shut.
Oh yeah.
So that's just 5 guys on
Yeah.
a bank heist. They can't keep their mouth shut.
This is what I would say. I say for anybody listening that believes in conspiracy theories, here's what I would say. You and 2 of your friends go commit a crime. Like a small crime.
Yeah.
Go, like, steal a few things. Like steal like $20 from like a Dollar Tree.
Or rape a stripper.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Jesus.
Did I overshoot it? I overshot it?
Okay, Genghis Khan. All right.
Okay. No, we don't. Weird AF News does not condone. Okay, yeah. Commit a petty crime.
You and your 3 friends commit a petty crime.
I love what you're doing with this.
Yes.
Because this is going to prove something that I've thought of forever.
You and your 3 friends commit a petty crime. Now, swear your 3 friends to secrecy, and let me know if any one of them tell somebody about it. Let me know if that happens. I guarantee that secret comes out within a week. I guarantee.
It's coming out. That's only 3 people.
That's 3 people.
One of them's telling their significant other.
One
of them's getting drunk. One of them's getting drunk at a bar and getting drunk with one of their softball bros and telling them. It's coming out.
You think Bill isn't gonna tell his wife what he did today? You think Bill is gonna tell that he listened to you, who listened to a comedian on a podcast who made them go steal something from a Dollar Tree? Like a fucking idiot? Yes. They told their wives about that. Come on, man.
And that's 3 people.
Yeah, that's just 3.
3 people.
Now, many people who try to create a fucking chemtrail. Yeah, crazy.
All the airlines employees, and then
Yes.
how many really stupid people are now involved when you expand your net. You can even have 3 intelligent friends, and still they can't do it.
Yes.
Now expand your net to
Oh, yeah.
thousands of people involved in a conspiracy. How many
yeah.
morons are involved?
Oh, yeah.
It's coming out, man.
Yeah.
I have no.
That said, I did have a heist when I was 19 years old.
You were involved in a heist?
I was involved in a heist when I was 19 years old.
Is this your first time telling someone about this?
No, I've told people about it. I've told people,
19 years old. You
19
heist? What'd you steal? Kegs?
We stole about $1,000 from a Courtyard Marriott.
Really?
Yes.
Amazing.
And I do feel like
Out of a safe?
Yeah. And I can only imagine.
Someone in the group worked there?
Yeah.
Inside job?
Inside job. And I can only imagine. And I was the guy who I was like the ninja. It's fine. How they all have like Ocean's 11s. Like, I was
You weren't the getaway driver.
No, I was the ninja that snuck in and let I was like the undercover secret agent guy. It's cool. Like masked my identity. It's totally cool. Like I was the cool one. I was like the little Asian one that hid in the basket from Ocean's 11. But anyway, all that to say, I guarantee those people that were involved with me have told other people. And look at me. I'm fucking talking about it on a podcast.
And you're talking about it on a podcast. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Did you
by the way, allegedly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Allegedly.
By the way, Allegedly.
Did you tell someone like shortly after as well in your circle?
No, we did keep it. I mean, it's taken me. I haven't told many people about it, but it, like like friends that after a while, like keep it on the DL. But I told people about it.
Yeah,
fuck, it's a heist. Like not like crime.
Yeah, I mean, it's enough to be a felony.
Yeah,
It's not a misdemeanor.
But it's one of those things where it's like, I guarantee those motherfuckers have all told people.
Of course, man.
I guarantee it.
Of course.
I guarantee it. I think it's, I think
and you guys benefited from it in that you got cash at the end of the day.
I didn't get any fucking cash.
Oh, you didn't get any cash.
I will say.
Okay.
I
Usually in a
anything.
heist though, they get something out of it. When you're talking about chemtrails,
yeah.
Some of those people, what are they getting out of it?
Yeah, that's also another thing. Oh, this is what I was going to say real quick.
What's their incentive to keep that a secret?
Here's the thing too. It's like, okay, cool. So like you're saying the state that you are in is being affected by state-controlled chemicals to make you think a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you are affected by the chemtrails, yet you want to stop the chemtrails, yet the chemtrails are affecting how you think, and yet you think you want to stop the chemtrails.
So in other words,
and the chemtrails are so which means
it's a contradiction.
If you're crazy and you think you're crazy, how do you know you're crazy?
Right.
Like, how do you know to stop being crazy if you think you're crazy? If you don't know you're crazy and you like, it's a fucking contradiction. Like,
because the chemtrails controlling your mind, it would make it so that you wouldn't recognize that chemtrails are controlling your mind.
Yeah.
That would be part of their agenda. If they're like, okay, we got to mind control. What do we want to do? And then someone's like, make them all buy Air Jordans. They're like, okay, we'll put that on the list, but it's not being first. The first thing is crypto. No. Let's save it for later. Save the crypto for later. Number one is we're going to control their mind to not think that chemtrails are what's controlling their mind.
Yeah. It's absolutely so bonkers. It's so bonkers that they like, it's like, it's just a fucking distraction, guys. They want a distraction for you to be like, hey, we're all against each other. When it's just like, we should just be like kind of with each other and maybe hate the people that are at the top.
Yeah.
Maybe let's just hate those people at the top.
We don't need more reasons to hate the people at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
The conspiracy theories are there, Adam. Like, bro, we got enough reasons. We don't even have to go conspiratorial. We could just be like, look at these fucking rich assholes. You know what I mean? They're obviously insider trading in Congress and all this stuff. Like, there's so many reasons that are obvious. You don't have to go too conspiratorial to find reasons to hate these motherfuckers and to hate government.
There's a plain. We don't need to create magic.
We do not.
We don't need to create miracles.
We do not.
Of
there's
science to hate them.
Listen,
they're right there.
Mangione didn't need a conspiracy to blast that healthcare guy.
That's true. Yeah. 100%. It's right there.
It's right in front of our face.
I was thinking about this too. Of like, okay, so whatever your audience feels about this guy, like Trump, so that he had this big meme coin launch right before his inauguration, right? And the meme coin is all on the blockchain. It's like it's part of Bitcoin and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's where I got my Haktua coins.
Yeah, that's right. We talked about that, right? So here's the best, and we talked about that on my show too. It's like the best part about all of that is that you could see their fraud. The best part about the blockchain is that it's all traceable. It's not hidden behind a fucking paywall. It's not hidden in the transactions that you can't.
It's foolproof accounting.
You could see it right there, and you could see that the entrance investors of the fucking Melania coin and the Trump coin made a shit ton of fucking money. Right, because they sold immediately once everybody bought it.
It was a pump and dump.
It was like you got to see it right there.
Yeah,
and we're like, yeah, but it's all honorable. It's like, guys, it's right there. It's like we do not need to create reasons to fucking hate these guys. It's right there.
I know.
It's like it's just plane right there. It's like, and that's why they need to distract us. They need to be like, it's DI. That's why the fucking plane crashed.
Yeah.
It's Hitler salute. Like it's all right there. Like
by believing in chemtrails and this sort of conspiracy, you're doing the government and a favor.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, look at them. They're all off on this craziness. They don't even know what we're really doing.
Yeah. We're legitimately doing them a favor. We're
Legitimately.
Yes. We're distracting ourselves. It's like, guys, let's lock in. Let's lock in and focus on these motherfuckers who are trying to ruin our lives.
That's right. Okay. How much time do we have? We about an hour?
Yeah, it's about an hour.
Okay, we'll do one more then. How's that sound?
Oh, yeah. I'm chilling, man.
We got a New Jersey restaurant in trouble for offering a Proud Boys burger.
Oh.
The owner says this was an ignorant mistake, but let's see if we can read between the lines.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the owner's got
Proud Boys burger.
I think if we need to see a picture of the owner to really know if what he's saying is if he really is ignorant,
Yeah.
Okay. The phone at Aqua Blue Kitchen and Cocktails, bring bring, has been ringing off the hook for days. Its email inbox has been flooded, ding, 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 with hundreds of passionate messages.
You've got mail.
The restaurant has been a popular fixture of the Toms River scene for the past 13 years. But attention like this? Here's a quote from Kathy, who's the owner. She says, oh, it's a freaking nightmare.
It's a freaking nightmare.
What's the reason? Well, the Proud Boys Burger, a short-lived special that Kathy said she deeply regrets putting on the menu. We truly do apologize. It was a bad decision. It was stupidity. It was ignorance. But we do not support. We just want you to know we don't support hatred or Nazism or any of that stuff. We think chemtrails are real. But, we're not all about this burger. All right, I put that in there.
Yeah.
The Proud Boys Burger was put on Aqua Blue's menu. Here's the description of the burger.
Wait, why? Wait. Hold. But why though? Okay. Why though?
I don't know.
She's a fan of Proud Boys?
I don't know. We have to figure. I'm going to keep reading.
A woman to do it is wild.
It's totally wild.
A woman to be like, I like traditional Proud Boy beliefs is crazy to me. Women do belong in the kitchen. That's why I'm making a Proud Boy burger, because I want my Proud Boys to eat this shit.
Is it PR? She knows that this is going to go bonkers?
That's so crazy. Let me guess what's in the burger.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you guess?
Let me guess what's in
First of all, what kind of cheese?
Let's see. Foot cheese. Dick cheese, probably. Dick cheese is in it.
No, white American cheese.
White American cheese. Okay. The beef is between between the KKK and themselves.
Yo, this is so funny.
The buns are split because they're
the buns of your cousin.
Yeah.
Cousin's buns. Listen to the description of the burger. It's really funny. It's made of, quote, white American cheese, onion ring layers of truth, resilience pickles.
Oh my God.
Freedom fries, cancel culture coleslaw, and liberty sauce.
The cancel culture coleslaw is cheesy as fuck.
Culture coleslaw.
Why are these people so cheesy, bro?
It's so cheesy.
So cheesy. They're so lame, bro. So cancel culture coleslaw? Bro, like this is what I mean. It's like there's just grifters. They're just trying to grab money for like an like they're the ones like, I don't want to play identity politics, and then they do shit like this. Like this is just like, hey, I believe this, pay me money. Like I believe in anti-cancel culture, pay me money. Like this is so fucking stupid. Could you imagine a fucking like? Could you imagine? Okay, it's not even like drag queen brunches do this shit, right? Like, they just have normal food at drag queen brunches.
That's right.
They got normal French, normal French toast, like normal burritos, normal like omelets.
Yeah, right.
They're not out here.
They don't call them like wig waffles and fucking, the high heel.
They're not calling them
high heel ham and eggs. Like they don't screw around with this stuff. I'll have some extra glitter gravy.
Yeah. They're not. Yeah, it's
No.
Imagine it's not like there's not like a trans fucking burger place
Right.
that is being like, like, haha, it's not a hot dog anymore. You know?
Right.
It's a taco. Like it's this taco used to be a hot dog. It's not no one's doing that shit. What are we doing?
We're putting a hot dog in a taco and being like, well, we're transitioning.
Yeah, it's what are you guys doing?
So you want to know what she says?
Yeah.
The owner, I don't know if you believe her, this Kathy lady, but she says, quote, I know this may sound ridiculous, and people probably aren't going to believe me, but I honestly didn't know what a proud boy was. I thought it was, a boy that was proud.
These people are gaslight. See, this
Totally.
This is what I fucking hate. This is the playbook. Something went out in the last couple months recently. Is like these Nazis are gaslighting us for sure. They're doing. These Nazis are being like, you did not see a Nazi. They're all gaslighting us. It's truly they're just, this is grade A gaslighting, bro. That's what this burger was cooked on, was gaslight, bro.
It was cooked on gaslight.
It was grilled with gaslight, bro.
Enough gaslight to burn it.
Yeah, dude. Because you did not see Elon Musk did not do a Nazi salute. I'd never heard of a Proud Boy. It wasn't an insurrection. It is truly like, don't believe your fucking eyes, dude. I saw
they erased the like removing the videos of January 6th and stuff too to help with this
dude, it's so crazy. It really is like, and I know like this is a fun weird news thing, but it's like, this is just disgusting, bro. Like, you didn't know how you gonna be like non-cancel culture fucking cold slaw and be like, I just thought Proud Boys was about being a proud boy. Like, fuck off, bro. Fuck off,
but
bro.
But Kathy, maybe Kathy has a point, because here's more of her quote. She says, I didn't know what it is. Now that I know what it is, I completely understand. But how do you fix it?
Wait.
I don't know how to fix it. I want to fix it.
How do you fix it? Yeah.
That's what she says. It says Kathy got choked up and said she wants to fix it. How do you fix it?
Oh, man. I mean.
So now she's a good actor, or?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wonder. So wait, where is she based out of?
New Jersey.
This is New Jersey.
Yeah,
okay.
New
So
Jersey.
it's hard Democrat.
Yep.
Hard Democrat territory. Yep. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I mean, it is a wild move to do that out there, but to be a cold slaw thing is so to be a cancel culture cold slaw, and to be like, I didn't have no idea. I remember one time, I mean, it's so stupid. So it's like, are these people this dumb? And it's like, yeah, some of them really are, man. Some of them really do be this dumb.
I don't know. I thought the Cybertruck sauce was just something really good that my chef whipped up. I just thought it was tasty. I didn't know what it meant.
When I put the napkins in little tiny KKK suits, I thought they were ghosts.
the napkins in KKK suits.
I thought they were ghosts.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean,
she
could be dumb. I mean, apparently the chef made it.
When the bendy straws were nooses, I didn't say. I just thought I thought they were special.
I mean, wow. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's so crazy. But you're right about that gaslighting thing. Well, listen, this was a good one, because we went to. I did some the stories that were the most controversial.
Oh wow! Oh good.
Yeah, that I could find.
Yeah, I mean these were fun.
Nazi salutes, this kind of thing.
Oof, crazy.
Yeah, I want to get in it. This is a juicy one.
This was a juicy one. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is truly. It's just a crazy, weirder and weirder time. I'm always grateful when you have me on the show, man. This has just been so fun.
Yeah, man. The bonus episodes are something special.
I love it,
because I can kind of go a little more buck wild. I swear on here. And,
yeah,
you know, I can get a little demonic on here.
Talk about fucking chemtrails.
Yeah,
we talk about the chemtrails, brother. We just turned into Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones for the Proud Burger, for the Proud Boy Burger.
Okay, let's before we leave, let's help her. We do need to help her.
Yeah,
right?
how does she fix it?
How does she fix this?
Yeah, what would you suggest
Okay,
how Kathy fixes
how
this?
do we
Kathy
help
in Jersey
Kathy
at the Aqua
in
Blue
Jersey?
Cafe.
Because I bet you have some listeners out in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
That could potentially help her, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's
Just
a new menu item that helps her, right?
To combat it?
To combat the Proud Boys.
Yeah. The Proud Boys burger. You
Proud
offer
Boys
something
burger. Like the Sotomayor soda.
Sotomayor soda.
The Sotomayor soda.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Or
what about something like
the Ruth Bader gin and juice? Ruth Bader Ginsburger. Ruth Bader Ginsburger.
Oh, all right.
Ruth Bader Ginsburger.
That's pretty good. The Ginsburger.
The Ruth
what
Bader
about
Ginsburger.
the AOC bass and rice? Can we work that in there?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
So you're saying keep it on the menu.
I like it. Yeah.
Keep it on the menu, but just offer something
we
to
got
battle it.
both sides. There's good people on both sides.
Yeah, just offer some representation.
Yeah,
equal representation. Sure.
So we get the Proud Boys there, and then
okay.
Yeah.
What about a woke rap?
The woke rap.
What would be in the woke rap?
The woke rap. Oh, I love it.
Woke rap would be good.
Yeah. So the woke rap would
freedom
have
falafel. No, because freedom goes with the.
Well, so what's the opposite of Proud Boys? Is Antifa, right?
Yeah, I suppose Antifa.
So it'd be Antifa.
Anti-frijoles? It's a separate thing.
Fettuccine.
Anti-fettuccine. That's a good dish.
Fettuccine.
I got the anti-fettuccine. All right, we got to stop now because This is going off the rails completely.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is great. On this podcast, I can get demonic, and now watch as I go.
Watch me get canceled.
Watch me get canceled on the bonus episode. It's great. He didn't even get canceled on the regular podcast that did him in. It was the bonus episode that did him in.
You're definitely not going in SNL now. That's for sure.
All right. Well, Adam, tell my listeners where they can get more of you.
Yeah, please. You can follow my podcast at That Was Wild Pod on all the social medias. Subscribe to our podcast at That Was Wild Pod on YouTube. You can go to the website at thatwaswild.net to catch all of your wild stuff on that .net there. And then you can follow me at Adam R. Mack for weekly sketches on TikTok and Instagram, where I do new sketches about pop culture and the wild things happening in the world. So follow me there.
And my listeners, I know that my listeners love the weird news. So there's a lot of overlap between our shows.
Yes.
So
yes.
If they love me, they are gonna love give his show a chance because you're gonna love it.
Yes. I definitely at least one story a week I cover is from Jonesy's podcast. At least one of them.
You use a segment.
That's great. I use one.
I'm very
story.
flattered.
Yeah, because
I'm very flattered.
You always know how to pick an insane story.
Yeah. I got to have the more insane, the better. I get bored. That's why these are the B-sides, and you see they're pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So the ones I'm picking are even
honestly
crazier.
I'm like that would have been a good one for my show.
Yeah, some of these right, they're pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Well, feel free. These are up there. I can send these to you.
Yes.
Anyways, thank you so much, Adam, for doing this and allowing me to do it in your own home.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is great. We're at the That Was Wild Studios.
Yes.
So it's pretty cool. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. And if you haven't subscribed to Weird AF News, what are you waiting for? WeirdAFnews.com, and it's available on all the platforms. Bonus episodes occasionally. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/WeirdAFnews. And I'm Jonesy at Funny Jones on the gram. Good luck with your life, man.